Hello, welcome to Spark Joy Astrology. My name is Joy, and I am so excited to be here to spark some goodness in your life today for August 7th, 2023. We're going to go over the exact aspects in order of how they go down today. But before we do that, I do want to let you know that we are riding the waves of three aspects currently. Pluto squaring the nodes, deep shadow work. Uranus squaring Black Moon Lilith, looking at raw, bubbling up emotions, and the Sun squaring Jupiter. The Sun squaring Jupiter is one that I haven't talked about exhaustively, like I have the other two, because it just started yesterday. It went exact yesterday, and we're still feeling it potently today, but it will be done by the end of this evening. This particular aspect is having us get big, friends. We could be looking at promotions in work. We could be looking at some tension in our relationships with our fathers. But this particular aspect is really asking us to look at the parts of our lives that are pragmatic, that we know we need to do, and then the parts of our lives that are more passion-filled, that we are maybe more a little afraid to integrate into our life. So get big, friends. That's the name of the game. And today's aspects really lend themselves to getting big and to communicating and to working hard. So let's dive into the aspects. At 12:24 a.m. Mountain Daylight Time, our moon moved out of Aries, fiery, masculine, passionate Aries, and into earthy, feminine, fixed Taurus. There is this ability to get work done, friends. The bowl is what is represented by Taurus. So if you think about the big, massive bowl, this earth element, one hoof at a time in the field rather, that it's plowing to produce something of value, right? Food, whatever it is, but it's very Venus oriented. Venus rules Taurus. So here, where our five senses are electrified in this sensual sign of earthy Taurus, we're able to, through this electrified sense connection, get into our intuitive self and really work to manifest the resources that we need to feel comfortable. Hello, Venus. So with this particular energy, our moon, our emotional nature is really tuned into working hard, to loyalty, to sensuality. So it's a beautiful energy to explore some aspects that we move into later on in the day. So let's venture towards that direction. At 9:46 a.m. Mountain Daylight Time, the moon moved to 5 degrees of Taurus. And from this space, she made a sextile to Saturn in Pisces. Saturn is going retrograde at 5 degrees, and Saturn is our taskmaster, responsible energy of the cosmos. So blending with the moon in a sextile, a positive, balancing, harmonious aspect, we're really able to have patience when it comes to getting stuff done, working hard, friends. There is this maturity with Saturn in the cosmos, and the stability that we're able to tune into. So pragmatic. There's this beautiful balance also between our emotional nature, the moon, and realism, Saturn. So under this influence, slow and steady definitely wins the race. Because our moon is involved, emotional satisfaction is definitely achieved through hard work, through checking off your lists. Personally, I have 2 kids that are starting school soon, so that's what I did a lot of, was reading all the emails, making sure we got everything in the calendar, and it was also my first day back to work after being gone for a week in Steamboat. So a lot of getting stuff done energy, most definitely. So completing work, or maybe helping someone intimately in your life, family members, hello moon, with work. So yay for that. Let's get our projects finished, friends, or at least headed in that direction of being finished. Okay, at 9:46 a.m., that's when that particular aspect happened. We don't have another one until 8:42 p.m. when Venus retrograde in Leo retrogrades moves back to Black Moon Lilith. Hello, Black Moon Lilith. She is here making her square to Uranus, so working on revolutionizing any fear, shame, or guilt, to alchemize that and to power up. So this particular aspect is a juicy one, friends. Venus retrograde. Whenever a planet is retrograding, we're looking at re-evaluating something in our life. And this planet is love and relationships. So when she meets Black Moon Lilith, the character of really instinctual, desirous energy, when they come together, we are definitely looking at unleashing our hidden power, our animalistic nature, to unlock true potential. When we can combine our animalistic nature with our spiritual nature, that is when, oh, friends, things are miraculous with that particular balance. So today we have this ability to get into our desires and to express our raw emotions in the container of our relationships and through sexuality. If you didn't watch yesterday's video, go back because I speak to who Lilith is. And it's really important to know her story so that you can work with this energy with wisdom. It takes wisdom to work with Black Moon Lilith because the shadow side of her is repressed sexuality, shame and guilt, is power games and struggles, and anger as well. That raw animalistic nature of ourselves can boil up, bubble up. So, friends, this aspect tonight, we do crave partnership with this particular aspect. And so Venus being retrograde, that might mean that we contact somebody from our past if we are not currently in a relationship. If you are in a partnership, this is a beautiful night to explore your emotional nature and your physical nature and bring them into union. But if you don't have a partner, another great thing you can do is take yourself on a date. I personally love Betty Dodson. If you don't know who she is, she's a great human to open the door into self-pleasure. This is Black Moon Lilith stuff. If we don't know how to self-pleasure ourselves, how can we expect our partners to do that for us? So this particular energy is potent, friends, for asking you to take your own love nature into your hands. Hello, love revolution, right? And Black Moon Lilith, she is really asking us to not be narrow, to not be stuck in a little box, to not be limited by other people's ideas of who we should be, but to get out of that and to maybe step into some uncomfortability, to create our own true container that is really speaking to our heart's desire. Okay, this particular aspect is one of my favorites, honestly. I love Black Moon Lilith because I love stepping into female power. All right, and this aspect is working, like I said, with Uranus, because Uranus is at 22 degrees of Taurus, so just 1 degree away from squaring Black Moon Lilith and Venus. So really potent love revolution energy, friends. At 11:09 p.m., we get our next aspect. It is late in the evening, but the aspect comes into range, into feeling it much earlier in the early evening. So it's a really great aspect to take advantage of when having potent conversations tonight. So what this aspect is the moon moves to 12 degrees of Taurus, and from this grounded earthy space, she makes a trine, 120-degree angle to Mercury, who is in Virgo, also a feminine earthy sign. So from this grounded place, we have this beautiful mental clarity. The moon, our emotions, and Mercury, our intellect, gives this beautiful balance between our emotions and speaking to them, communicating about them. This is definitely energy, because it is grounded in these earth signs, to have a no-nonsense approach to the conversation that you may choose to have. We had the moon checking in with a sextile to Saturn earlier on the day. So conversations already have this beautiful foundation to be mature, to be respectful and reasonable. So it's a wonderful green light from the cosmos tonight to go and to speak about those deep, raw emotions, your sexuality, and maybe alchemize past some stuff. You know, we have the really potent energy to bring into union Black Moon Lilith and Venus. So balancing this in our relationships. This particular aspect is also beautiful for having these conversations because it gets down to the bottom of an issue. We're not really interested in getting to a conclusion. We're rather interested in getting to the depths, right? This is Black Moon Lilith, going into the depths of things, friends. So if I can employ any more inspiration to have conversations tonight around your heart's desires, around power struggles, around fears, around shames. We are being supported with this beautiful trine in the evening to Mercury and our moon. So just some beautiful energy, friends, to up-level yourself on this love revolution that we're experiencing. On the 9th, when Uranus squaring Black Moon Lilith fizzles out, the new square to Uranus steps in, and that is the square to Venus retrograde, which is really asking us, friends, to liberate our hearts. There is a healing going down, and part of that is definitely freeing ourselves from past crap. Tomorrow we get to venture into the potency of the Lion's Gate portal being officially flowing on 8/8 every year. Infinity. We are working with that full portal energy, and it's a beautiful portal, friends. Sirius, the star in the cosmos that is the brightest, is known as the spiritual star. Our sun is super tiny in comparison to Sirius. So this particular star, in alignment with Orion's belt as it is now, and Earth, makes this potent heart-opening energy. In the sign of Leo, the heart's delight and igniting pleasurous place, we have this portal pulling in solar codes from Sirius, this solar code that really works to evolve our hearts. So friends, a potent time to be alive, and I'm so happy to be sharing this wisdom with you so that you can really use it to make your life the best life you possibly can. Sending you oh so much love and light, and also the acknowledgement of the darkness and the shadow, and integrating all of these beautiful energies into wholeness and into our most truest, powered up, potential flowing awesomeness. All right, I'll see you back tomorrow. Wishing you oh so much love this evening. Mwah.